Okay, so without further ado, I guess, what's up everyone? It's Dead Jargy here, and I'm just come with you with the first episode of this Rocket League series. I'm not quite sure what to call it just yet, but I'm probably going to call it something along the lines of Road to Top 50 in 1v1. That's what I'm thinking, because I've been, well, effectively I've been 31st, but 35th actually, my mistake. But yeah, I'm just going to be playing some 1v1s in this series. Unfortunately, I've had to do a post commentary for this video, just sort of like an analysis kind of, as my mic didn't work while I was originally recording it. I'm not sure why, but hopefully I'll have it figured out for the next video. But yeah, this is my first attempt at recording and editing. So if indeed anyone does watch this video, which hopefully they will. But yeah, we'll see about that, I guess. We're just going to be hopping into the first game. So right off the bat, first game of the day, I believe we get, I don't even know how to say his name, Scrub played against him, beat him in one of his latest videos. But yeah, we'll just see what happens, I guess, for this. So right off the bat, I didn't think it was going to bounce or ceiling there. Shouldn't have gone for boost. Not sure if I could have made it back, but it was unfortunate, really. Bad kick-off by me, so just got to make sure I get it back up there. But that was a good kick-off by me. You always, basically with the kick-offs, you got to go for the middle. And right off the bat, I don't recommend going for ceiling plays or anything like that off of, just off the bat, especially if you're sort of like 4 or 5 goals up, it's alright. It's not really too much of a big deal if you go for them, but I'd say it's a bit risky, particularly straight away. Again, I should have stayed a bit lower on the 50 there. He couldn't really flick it, so it was a bit of a rough 50 from me. But just carry on. We'll see if we can get a solid kickoff. His kickoff is very good. Obviously, I think he's like top 20 1v1. Not the best shot by him though. So I'm going to grab this corner boost, and I think I'm just going to try and speed it up. It was not the best shot. I probably should have tried to get a bit more hook on it, which might have taken it a bit further in. He rushes that, which I wasn't expecting. A lot of the sort of players in lower Grand Champ would not rush that straight away. Neither would that one. It's good plays by him, but it's a bit unexpected for me particularly. And this, I believe, is a goal for him. No, he actually, I would argue, whiffs that probably, as that was a pretty tough. It's a pretty simple shot. You just bang it in the bottom corner. But here I'm thinking I can backwards challenge him before he reaches the ball. And right now I'm going for a flick, but I kind of dropped the ball, so I just don't flip into a challenge there, because that's going to take you far out of the game. And then I just went for a low 50, and yeah, easy flip cancel to slap it into the goal. So yeah, we're just going to continue on. Going to spam that, not sure why, but yeah, somewhat solid kickoff. I think he's going to grab the boost and turn. I managed to grab the corner boost, and I think, yeah, it's a good flick by him. I shouldn't really stop there. I have to just keep driving because I lose all my momentum. I need to make sure I'm going for that. But yeah, we'll go for another kickoff here. It's a decent kickoff again by me. His kickoff is just a bit stronger. I think I need to be a bit more central. As I said again, you always need to be staying central on those kickoffs. That's going to be the way you win those kickoffs, definitely. But it's a bit of a rough hit by him. He should definitely be not pissing around with it back there, quite frankly. But yeah, I'm just going to try and challenge that. It was good speed by him, but I managed to get the cut, and I'll bang this on net. And I think, yeah, I do get the goal off this. So it's a good counter attack. He kind of overcommitted for that corner boost. He really should just be heading straight back after I've hooked the ball like that. I think he was kind of fucked as soon as I took it that way, but I mean, it is what it is basically. But here I'm just hoping he doesn't challenge, which he does. But this was bad play by me. I shouldn't really be taking it across my goal. It's good avoidance of the demo. Always got to be wary in those situations. But right here, I shouldn't have taken it so high. I do go for a bump, but he drives well around me, so I'm just basically taking it over to the corner. Gonna go straight for this to try and beat him, and then hopefully grab the boost as well, which I do. And then I'm gonna fake challenge there. It's probably not necessarily the best play, but yeah, I remember I was somewhat tilted after that hit the crossbar for the second time, which is it's a bit sad. But I'm just gonna drive challenge again there. It's not the best to really challenge straight away on those. Unfortunately, there I was kind of looking for a flick into like the top corner, kind of over flicked it a little bit. But here, yep, just going to turn on it. I was expecting him to challenge, so I was going to try and double jump it over him, but he didn't actually end up going straight for it. Here, it was a bad challenge by me. I was a bit lucky that he flicked it so high. I don't even know if I would have reached it, so should have been more patient there, definitely. But he's going to turn on this. I'm just going to head back for corner boost, and hopefully I'll be able to survive the onslaught and just barely double jump high enough for that. I knew I was going to get demoed. It was a bit of a rough landing. But luckily he kind of just does not the best shot, and I take it to that corner. He pretty much passes that to me. It's a bad hit away from me. I was going more for a boomer really. But yeah, he gets pretty decent there. I think that is where I bumped it. I was looking at my Audacity recording right there. That's a bad challenge. I shouldn't just be running straight for it, because you know he's obviously just going to flick that miles over my head, and I'm just out of the game completely. So maybe a driving fake challenge would have been better, or maybe even a single jump to wave dash would have worked better. But basically anything other than that jump challenge is just better. You know, you can't expect to be. And right there, that probably should have been a demo. And right here, I was going for a banger on net, kind of failed it. But it's basically 1v1's just about looking for those openings. Really, you wait for your opponent to make a mistake, and you just sort of go for it. Here, I should not have committed for that. That was pretty bad, and I just couldn't reach the save, unfortunately. So it was a good shot by him. But yeah, just continue on. Again with the analysis, so it's a good kickoff by me there. I'm thinking I'll probably get the boost, and I probably should have turned the other way there. Right here, so you see the way I land on the back inside my goal. I'm really looking for that landing in the backside, so I can recover quickly, because that's what you want. And then a good flick by me on the other end, and that's as simple as a counter attack gets, really. So right here, I'm just sort of going for a bit of a kickoff where I lose it a bit, but I managed to keep possession. And then here I knew I could get corner boost. It was a bit lucky that he didn't demo me there, really. But now I've just sort of got a free counter attack, and I get an absolutely booming flick into the top shelf. And, you know, no one's saving that. Not even like Scrab or Fairy is going to get their mitts on that save. But right here I'm thinking also maybe I could win this. But from the start I was pretty much thinking you can lose. And against players like this, generally your mindset going into the game is going to be, all right, so let's hope I don't get absolutely fucked here. It's basically what you're thinking, because it's difficult not to get absolutely destroyed when you're playing against the same player, unless you're someone like an insane player, for example. But right here, I was very pissed off that I didn't challenge him or even pre-jump at all, because I kind of just let him shoot wherever the fuck he wanted, and that's just not what you want. But I did a good kickoff here, and he does bump me. Kind of took me into the boost, and right here I'm thinking, okay, I'll flick it, and then he came straight at me, and I was like, okay, and then I panicked, double jumped, and it actually went in on 0 seconds. So right here, I'm gonna go for the kickoff, obviously. I'm not gonna try and pull any fake stuff for. So I get a good kickoff here, and I'm thinking, okay, so maybe I can score this, but he instant challenges. I put it into this post, I didn't turn far enough, and yeah, he booms it top corner. And I was kind of tilted after that, but I'm just gonna leave the match. Don't really know why I bothered staying. But here, I'm just waiting for another game. I just clipped that out, because I'm not really interested in you guys watching absolutely nothing for a while. This guy, he's quite far below me in MMR, so these ones you just gotta play solid. I think I do go for a couple of stupid plays, which I think in the end possibly even come back like that. It's not a good kickoff again, not very central. I'm not even hooking or trying to push that kickoff either, so it's not the best. Ideally on a kickoff you want to be going for what's it called? I've completely lost my train of thought, unfortunately. Sorry about that, guys. But or no one, if no one's watching. But yeah, that's my bad on there, really. But here I'm just trying to get a point where I can probably flick him. Here I just start lagging a bit, which is not ideal. I don't know if I think you guys could see that, but I don't really know what's happening. I was playing these games at like 12 in the morning or something like that, so as in between 12 and 1 a.m. so very late. No one is on my internet in my house, so it's kind of strange. But ends up working out for me. I get a decent 50, and then I can just sort of keep ball chasing from there. Basically, see that lag on the kickoff just kind of teleported me forward, but luckily I can make it back, and then he just takes it way around, so I get time to grab boost and then push up a little bit into a place where I can fake challenge, and then well, I actually see him not in the position to flick, and I can just do a nice good challenge on there. A nice early challenge on there, because basically if you see your opponent hesitating, they got the ball on top of their card but they haven't jumped yet, you can probably challenge, especially if you're that close. Obviously there's not a general rule, it's very situational, but that's the general rule that a lot of good players will tell you. And you know, I'm not trying to suck my own dick here by saying I'm a good player, but you know, you're grand champion once you know how to play the game. That's basically what I'm saying. But right there, I should not have been going for boost. I should have just been trying to get back to net as fast as possible. Good push kick off from me there, and then I think I just take control of this. Okay, so that's a nice wave dash. Try and get control, get under the ball and see what you can do. He sort of overcommitted right there for that, and that was sort of unlucky for him. Just take the free net, obviously, yeah. We'll just carry on with the game. I'm thinking, okay, I'm doing pretty well. I'll just carry on playing as I am. And another great kickoff. I tried to bump him, and it actually didn't end up working at all. And he jumped over the demo there, which was good by him. You always, as I said earlier, got to be demo aware. Here, I just go for the rush challenge because I'm thinking, well, I'm probably get the ball, and that you know, that's true. Basically, being honest with you, the key to 1v1 is just playing it, learning when you can go, learning when you can challenge that ball, and hopefully take it. But yeah, so that's went pretty well. I honestly wasn't watching how I got that goal. I think it was he overcommitted for something. But another good kickoff there from me. I'm just gonna wait. Hopefully he hits a middle to me. See if he makes a mistake on defense, which doesn't look like he's going to. So I kind of retreat back, go for back boost, and rotate to the other side. Probably didn't need both boosts, but it gets me into a position to defend this air dribble anyway. So here I'm just trying to get as much of my car as possible behind the ball, and then I can take it for the open net. And cheeky little bump from him. I don't know, maybe he's going for a little bit of tilt, I don't know. But obviously if the goal's in the back of their net, you don't care what happens, even if they demo you or whatever. I'll go for another kickoff. Good central kickoff. Nice, pushed it past him. And then I'll take the open net as well. And believe... No, he doesn't forfeit here. I thought that he might, but he's just sort of waiting to see what happens, I guess. So just carry on, go for another decent kickoff, and we get it. And I think that is where he forfeits. Yeah. So here, I mean, basically, you just in those sort of 1v1 situations, you really are just against a player that's lower MMR. You're just looking to play solid, because if you lose to them, you're going to lose a hell of a lot of MMR. And I'm going to just sort of use this queuing time. I did leave this in here on purpose to try and get an opportunity to talk to you guys. So basically, the idea with this channel is I want to be doing like 1v1 sort of guides, gameplay, 1v1 till I lose, that sort of thing. But you know, if anyone does watch, get their ideas in the comments, see what they want to see. But yeah, that was a good shot by me. Just a nice kickoff and then a goal. As Scrub always says, kickoff is going to be your key element of 1v1s. You really want a good kickoff, and that's your key to winning. Like I mean, it's just blatantly obvious that 1v1 your kickoff in 1v1 is going to be the thing that gets you the goals. Unfortunately, I got bumped there. It was a good bump by him. I should have been looking out for it, really. Should have seen it coming, but it was well played by him. They're just gonna go for a kickoff. He does win it pretty hard. It's a good bump by him, but it doesn't actually take me out of game. This was just terrible. I should not have taken it across, and couldn't get the pre-flip either. You don't really want to be taking the ball across your goal if in any situation, really, unless your opponent is literally on their goal line. It's just risky, and you don't have to do it unless you're going for a boost on the other side or anything like that. But luckily, we get a good kick off on the other side, and I can just take the free open net. Really, it's a bad kickoff by him. He's not central at all. So that's basically what happened with that. Here I get a good kickoff, just swipe it across to the right. He can't get in the way. I think there he should probably be rush challenging. It's a bad flick by me. I was sort of going for the top shelf, I'm trying to go crossbar and down possibly to get it over him. But that was a pretty bad flick by him. He's a bit too powerful. He should be going for a bit less power there, a bit more accuracy. I tried to go for the same thing. I didn't get enough power or enough accuracy. So the fake jump there, what I was doing is going for the sound cue. So he can hear me jump there, so he's probably thinking, well, yeah, he's thinking, well, he's probably going to go up for this, so I better chase. But no, it was just a good fake by me, really, and he did end up passing it to me here. Or there, should I say, sorry. But there, I'm going for a flick to the top corner. I slightly miss it, so I'm just thinking I'll take his boost, and I'll go for another flick. And I think eventually he's going to run out of boost, or he's going to, you know, pass the ball to me. It's a bad shot by me there. I should definitely be getting a lot more power and a lot more. And he does miss the pre-flip there, so I'm thinking, okay, now this time I'll take it for a flick and score. And I actually low 50-50. It's a bad low 50-50 there. I should have done a better job with it, really. And I probably shouldn't have double jumped that, but it worked out fine. I'm trying to avoid the demo here just in case he comes for it. Here I'm trying to just fake him out a little bit so he doesn't know what I'm doing. I'm just sticking to the wall, so it's faking. I think I couldn't really get a flick on net there because of the way my car was positioned, so I just figured I'd take it around him. And here I'm just going for a 50. I actually do take it around, and it doesn't end up working out. It's a good challenge by him. He couldn't quite get the angle. He rush challenges that, which is pretty smart by him. I managed to avoid the bump because I think he was going for that. I knew he was going to beat me to this boost, or at least I didn't want to risk it just in case I got, you know, fucked. So here I'm just trying to save the 12 boost, because basically in 1v1, if you're collecting pads at the back, you don't want to be wasting them. So here I'm just trying to stay close to the ball, not get too far out of the game, and eventually he probably will end up overcommitting here, and then the boost actually comes in handy when I'm going for a counter attack. Without that 12 boost, I probably wouldn't have reached the ball before him, and I wouldn't have got the goal. So that's basically what you want to be doing. Back to the kickoff again. I can't remember if I get a good one or not. It was not good at all. So I try to do anything to flip in the way of him or bump him or anything, but unfortunately I just couldn't. I was too far out of the way on the kickoff, and there's not an awful lot I could really do on that. But I tried to do some sort of delayed kickoff or something on that, and again he just beat me to the ball, and I own goaled it, and I was slightly tilted at this point, I think, but it ended up, you know, it's one goal, it's not going to kill you. So I just unfortunately get beat to that boost there, but I'm thinking I might be able to get a long shot in there. It's a good block by him. So here he should, well, I mean, it's good speed from him. I'm not really a fan of the sort of him just throwing the ball to me like that. Here I'm just trying to stay close to the ball, and he's doing a bit of ball chasing here, really. I'm just trying to keep the ball from going across my goal again, because of what happened last time. But he does not give up on this chase, so I'm trying to take it across, grab the boost, and keep possession. But it's a good possession steal from him, just taking it back to his corner, grabbing his corner boost. He does kind of pass it back to me again there, but unfortunately I can't really do much with the possession. So here I'm just again trying to stay close to the ball, not get taken out of the game, not really jumping for anything, because jumping is a surefire way of getting yourself out of the game if you miss. So you just really want to be staying away from the jumps. I thought I might be able to get a power shot past him there. I was going to go for the boost, but I thought I might get scored on if I go that far out of the game. And here I'm just going to go for the backflip challenge when he hits it to me, and then I think, yeah, he does chase that again. But basically at this point I'm just thinking of how can I get a goal, and I'm trying a lot of stuff and it's not working. But here I went for a flick and it was just bad, and he ends up getting a goal from it. So I wasn't happy about my flick there. It took me too far out of the game, and it really should have been a better side flip flick. I think if I had a side flip flick there, probably would have got it around him. But yeah, just got to make sure you hit those flicks, really. So I got a good bump off here, and then luckily he fails his wave dash, and I'm able to get the open net off the kickoff. So yeah, it's not going too bad so far. It could also be going better, but I'm just praying for a good kickoff here, really, which I do get. And I'm thinking probably beat him to that boost, and I'm surprised in a sense that I didn't beat him to it. But yeah, he's basically just trying to run the clock down now, and he's probably, yeah, going to take it off wall. So here I'm thinking, okay, maybe he'll pass it to me, but he just does a good flip reset, gets it straight over my head. again, I should really be pre-jumping that. That's one of my weaknesses as a player, and I encourage you guys to save your replays and do that as well if you really want to get better at 1v1. Because that's basically what's really going to help you, is just analysing your gameplay, seeing where you get going wrong, and here, you know, I don't know what I'm doing, so I think I just forfeit and just cut the video there. So I think I was a little bit tilted even watching that, and that was a bad kickoff by me. But yeah, basically, again, this guy really shouldn't be losing. He's like a solid like 50 mmR lower than me. I think I did miss that open net, which is not the best. Really should be scoring that. But yeah, I'm just going to think I can probably get back his challenge. He's giving me space and time. And then here I was going for a pinch to try and get it middle. I thought he might commit, but it turns out he didn't. So again, I'm looking for a demo. Can't get it though. Didn't want to flip and commit to anything. So early challenges works out. So I'm just stealing his corner boost here. I possibly could have gone for a possession play on that, but again, drive challenge in from the side. It's not too dangerous. He hasn't got much boost, so he can't flick it over me and score or anything like that. So I'm thinking that's pretty safe. And it's a good catch by me, but I just lose the 50-50, and he takes the open net. So that's a little bit, you know, basically I should have got a better 50 on him, and that's the story of that goal. Here I'm going for a you know, push kickoff across, but good finish by him into the open net. That was a bad kickoff by me. So here I'm hoping I can get a good kickoff again, and I end up getting that good kickoff I'm looking for. And then here I'm thinking I'll probably just take the open net. I do hit it a little bit too high, unfortunately, and that was a risky boost grab by me. Here I'm trying to avoid his demo, which I just about managed to do. And yeah, I'm going for the mid boost now. And I'm just gonna try and get a flick on him, but he instantly rushes that. I was a little bit surprised that he managed to get it over me from the challenge. This is a bit weird in my opinion, but here I'm just faking until I can get a flick over him, which I do manage to do. So that was really well played with zero boost by me. I really needed to just get around that ball and get it onto him, which I did manage to do, luckily. So yeah, that worked out well. Here I got not the best kickoff, so I'm just going back for boost, trying to see what I can do really. And I do get a pretty questionable challenge here. Not that challenge, that was a good challenge, just blocked the ball off the goal. But yeah, and then here he instantly rushes that. So and it's actually close finish by him. Here I was going to try and flick it over him, but he rushed again. You know, a bit ball chasing on his part, but it worked out. He still got possession and everything, but I managed to actually take that off him, and I was going for a bump on him there, but it didn't actually end up working. So it's a good block again here on that challenge. I was just trying to jump up, touch that to the corner, so it bounced up, the ridge on the on the side, and then I get a good challenge here, and I can just put it into the empty net, nice and calm. Don't have to go for anything fancy. You just take the open net, and that's, yeah, again, pretty much the story there. So long story short, again, going for that good kickoff here. I was hoping to get one of the flicks where it kind of stays on the ground, but it flicks it past him. But I actually I missed it a little bit. So again, I'm just going back, gonna shadow, hope that he doesn't do anything too good, and he actually completely fails on, I'm guessing he was going for an edge dribble bump. But that's a bit risky by him. He probably should just be going for a regular air dribble to dunk. His dunks are pretty safe. 9 times out of 10 you'll just land in front of them. You can go and grab their boost and just rotate back, or go and challenge them again if you've got plenty of time and they've got no boost. Here I'm just going for a hit on the net, thinking he's probably going to get a touch there, so I'm just going to rotate back for boost. Here he booms it on net. I'm just thinking I need to get a touch over to the side, which I do manage to do. And now again I'm just going to get into a shadowing position, but I see that he's not really got the ball so far under control just yet, so I go for a challenge, and here I'm just waiting for a challenge from him. And this is actually quite funny. I thought I missed it at the time, and I was a bit tilted, not happy about it at all. The fact that I mean, it's a good 50 by me, but I almost missed the open net there, which is not so good. It's 4-2, pretty comfortable lead there. It's a good kickoff again by him, and he actually unfortunately did well. Unfortunately for him, he did beat the open net, and I just took my open net. I think I probably would have been able to save it if he did hit it on net, unless he got a lot of unprecedented power. But yeah, just praying for that good kickoff. He actually got a good kickoff on there, managed to push it around me and grab boost and ball. I just with boost, but I just went for an early challenge and it worked. That should have been a goal from me there, but I wasn't too bothered because I've got a 3-goal lead here, and here it was a pretty bad turn. He can see me sort of turning there, so it wasn't the best from me. But yeah, just gonna go for a kickoff, decent kickoff. Here I think I do go for something stupid, yeah, which I do, and I don't think it ends up working out. Yeah, it was. I ended up flipping past the ball. So not the best flip reset on my part. Yeah, that's, you know, again, analysing a game. It's a good save from me there. I don't think it was actually going in, but and then here I just drove straight past the ball. I should have challenged. And then it's just a good flick by him. Not much I can really do. I should have just challenged that in the midfield. Just grown a pair of testicles and challenged it. And then I believe he scores a kickoff goal here. Well, maybe not. But I think I might go for another stupid thing, and he scores. I think, yeah, I didn't quite get the demo, which I wasn't so happy about there. And then I'm rotating back for boost here, and this puts me in a pretty bad position, to be honest. Like, he can just take a free roam on the net. He's basically got half the net to aim at, so I'm so far out of the game. So it's not always the best to go all the way back for boost if you can avoid it. Yeah, some people may tell you different, but here I just get a good power shot, and it manages to go over him. So I was pretty happy with that. Again, it was just a good kickoff. I saw him pulling to the right, yeah, to my right a little bit, so I thought I could probably push it around him. Just like, it's minor adjustments on the kickoff, and I saw the same thing again there. So you got to make those minor adjustments on kickoff, and just sort of see where your opponent's coming from and try and adjust to them. Or even halfway through the game, you got to adjust your kickoff a little bit. But here I'm thinking I could probably get a flick past him, and that's what I do end up doing. He wasn't challenging, so I basically have a free goal. As long as I flick it on target, he's not saving it. That's basically the story there. Again, just another usual kickoff. Gonna manage to. I think I just go for a pinch here, but he took it back anyway. So there, I failed my flick reset, but here I'm just sort of messing around, and he missed that flick anyway. So it's not, you know, it works out. But in terms of the gameplay, that's going to be it. Yeah, there was some good games in there. Hopefully I entertained you guys with my talking. You know, it's not the most interesting thing to listen to, but I do hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of this road to top 50. Sorry, it's a post commentary. Next time I will try and get my microphone working to get one of those, you know, during the game commentaries. Word for it slipped my mind at the moment. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.